Hey YouTube, Panther Dan here, coming out with a new deck video. This is a new deck that I've been running for a while. Decided to take a break from plants because I've been using them for so long. You know, it's I wanted to have a change. So I've got a new deck here, and it's been testing pretty well. So I thought I'd upload it to you guys and show you and see what you had to say about it, fixes and whatnot. So I'll go through the main deck first. Then I'll explain some of my choices, why they're in there, and all that kind of stuff. So it's a scrap deck. So just in case for any of you know how they replace scraps or how the deck works. So yeah, got 2 Cyber Dragon, 1 Scrap Breaker, 3 Scrap Chimera, 3 Scrap Beast, 2 Scrap Goblin, 1 Golem, 1 Searcher, 2 Effect Veiler, 2 Gravekeeper Spy, and 1 Summoner Monk. So for the spells we have 3 Scrap Storm, 3 Scrap Yard, 2 Instant Fusions, 1 Foolish Barrow, 1 Mind Control, 1 Book of Moon, 1 Scapegoat, 1 Trunade, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Monster Reborn. For the traps I have 2 Solemn Warning, 2 Dark Coffin, and then 3 Trapstone. So that's the main deck there. I'll go through and explain the extra deck now for you. So I've got 1 Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon, 2 Musician King, 2 Scrap Twin Dragon, 1 Stardust, 3 Scrap Dragon, 1 Black Rose, 1 Scrap Archfiend, 1 Arcanite Magician, 1 Bryonac, 1 Notoria Beast, and 1 Allied Justice Catastor. So yeah, that's a quick skim through the deck there. Now I'll go through and explain some of my choices, starting off with the monsters. I only run 2 spies. I've decided to drop the Descendant engine, and not run the guard either, and gone for 2 Effect Veilers instead. Just because Effect Veilers I think is really good this format. It's also unexpected, so when your opponent drops Trunade and stuff, you've still got the Effect Veiler to back you up in your hands, so you're not totally helpless to whatever they're about to do to you. So I also run 1 Scrap Searcher. Sometimes I use it to combo with a Golem, but mainly it's there just for tribute fodder, Scrap Dragon fodder. And it combos really well with stuff like Scrap Storm and stuff like that, and Scrap Breaker and such. And I only run 2 Goblins, and I'll explain that when I get to the spells. So when we get, I run 1 Breaker. I tried 2 out, but I think 1 is better, and I've gone for double Scrap Cyber Dragon instead. Mainly because of Karakuri are becoming quite a big deck now. GBs we're running around, X-Sabers, so I like the added power in there to be able to beat over some of those decks monsters and such. So they're working out pretty well. In the spells, kind of obviously Scrap Storm. Right, I run 3 Scrap Yard. I know this is a bit weird. Not many scrap decks do that. Do this now. A lot of people are not doing it until Scrap Orthros comes out, but there's a few reasons why I run 3 Scrap Yard. I'm going to put them out now. So Cyber Dragons, Summoner Monk, and the Gravekeeper Spy. There's some of my options. I also have the Instant Fusions and the Scapegoat. So Instant Fusion. As long as I have a tuner in my hand or Scrap Yard to search out the tuner, I've got first turn Scrap or Scrap Twin Dragon, whichever I want to decide to go into. Usually Scrap Twin to first turn because it's a big beater. Plus it forces them to only set 1 card, because obviously the set tome's going to bounce. Again with Scapegoat, activate Scapegoat on their turn. Come to my turn, Scrap Yard searches out a tuner. Summon Synchro, start kicking stuff off there. Same with the Spy. Spy puts a monster on the field, which now I'm obviously going to need a tuner out for. So I Scrap Yard to fetch me the tuner. Summoner Monk. Summoner Monk needs a spell card to discard for, so I put in an extra scrapyard instead of the scrap goblin, because this can search out scrap goblin plus can be dumped for the summoner monk to get the beast out. So there's a lot of nice plays with the summoner monk. Cyber dragon. Turn 2, special summon cyber, scrapyard fetches out your goblin or your beast, and then synchro up for dragon or scrap twin. So that's the reason why I run 3. On top of that, it allows you to search out tuners to then destroy with scrap dragon and stuff, to then keep recycling your scrap chimera. So I really like it at 3. Plus it good against gravekeepers when they pop all monsters in your hand and whatnot. A way to search out monsters still. So yeah, that's why I'm running 3. So yeah, obviously the instant fusions are my other tech choice. Scapegoat I think should be a staple in scraps. To be honest, I don't think I need to explain scapegoat. Instant fusion, it's running Karakuri, but it's really good in scraps as well. I chose my 5-star to be the Musician King for a few reasons. One, he looks fucking awesome, to be honest. And 2, he's a spellcaster, so I can go into Arcanite Magician. If the chance ever arises that I had a level 2 tuner on my side of the field. And yes, I know scraps have scrap worm, but scrap worm can only really combo with my breaker and Musician King, and then plus it's adding more synchro options to my extra deck. So then I'm getting clogged up with space, so I decided it's best not to run scrap worm and just have him in there just on the off chance that I can go into the Arcanite with one of my opponent's level 2 tuners. For example, Mind Controlled, Reborn. There's plenty of ways I can get hold of a level 2 tuner from them, so Musician King's good for that reason. Instant Fusion, I love it in scraps. I think it's just going to be an amazing card this format. It's a 2-card synchro. I know it's not as great as the like scrap chimera is a 1-card synchro. You summon chimera, you fetch back your beast, you synchro. That was, you used 1 card to get instant fusion, maybe 2, but it can't be stopped by stuff like Effect Veiler and DD Crow. So it's safer in that respect. And I think that's it for the spells. So yeah, I don't run MST at the minute. I've gone for triple Trapstun instead and sideboard the MSTs because Trapstun's a better card in scraps, I think, because the chainable basically. Either I activate it on my standby phase or I have it set and I target it with Scrap Dragon and then chain it. So then I can deal with other shenanigans in that turn and kick it off with only Book of Moon basic to fear, which is a 1. So you know, not too much to fear. Dark Coffin. I run Dark Coffin because of the Trapstuns, because Dark Coffin can work under Trapstun. So it's good against my opponent's Trapstuns, it's good against X-Sabers when they go Trapstun and then try and go into high unlay. They're going to be hitting stuff like Dark Coffins, so I get something back for them trying to destroy. And then 2 Solemn Warnings. They're too good not to run, I think. It's just a nice insurance card when you set it. It can negate a summon and stuff, so I really like the card. I'm going to leave it in for a while. So yeah, I don't have a side deck to show you yet. I have like part of a side deck, but it's not finished. I'm still tweaking it a little bit, testing out and whatnot. So yeah, rate, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think of the deck. Any fixes, criticism will be greatly appreciated. So yeah, peace out, guys.